Civilization is one of the crucial factors in a society. Leadership is the main. Today, I have brought for you the contestants that are campaigning to become leaders. Janan School's Kabs campus. Before I go far, good afternoon to you all. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel, the TikTok channel, following, and so on. I remain Lydia. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Good afternoon. So, the guests I'm having besides me today are the parents. I want to give them the microphone in that they can tell me more about what they are going to do.
I'm Kalyango Brian, aspiring for the presidential post of Janan Kabs campus, and I was inspired by the former one, and I looked into his ministry. There were some failures and the successful, like what he did, and there are many things that I want to change in Janan, like the prep time, borders. Uh, Borders wake up at around 3 a.m. in the morning. And Janan, okay, I know we perform very well, but that thing of waking up at 3 a.m. Why? At least around 4, it's okay. But 3, no, it's not a military school. So I want to change that, first of all. Yeah, that's one of the things I want to do.
Thank you very much for that introduction. And besides me, I'm having the aspiring Miss President. I want to also give her the opportunity to talk in that she tells us about herself.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Simbi Joanna Mawana, a presidential candidate of St. Janan, and my views towards becoming the president are, like, to me as a person, I feel like the students' body, we are not like cooperating with each other. With what I'll make sure that students are able to succeed in whatever they want. Students are able to gain their confidence, because what school without confidence? And I feel like with me as a president, students will be able to express their feelings, their emotions, and everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have had circumstances where such people are coming and they promise students that they are going to change a lot. I want to first ask these aspiring presidents, are you really going to put the impact, or you're just telling us the students commit that you're going to change, yet nothing is going to happen? Sean, what do you talk about that?
What I would like to say, Mr. President, what would you do if you pass through the elections?
Okay, according to my observations, as I told you, there are many things that I want to change. First of all, that the border side, because me, I'm more concerned about them. Because you can wake up at around 3 and then there you get disturbed in the afternoon lessons. You do what and what. And we have to keep, it's like,
The same leaders last year came and told us that they are going to change that. Nothing happened. What are you going to do that they have not done?
I came here because that reason, like, it has been bothering me because I had nothing to do. But if I pass through, I'll make sure that I'll handle that situation.
So, Madam Moana, as the word goes, for those of you who know the animation, Moana was a very hardworking woman. Like, she did it all right. She was fighting for her people. We will ask the students want to know really, where are you going to put your emphasis? Where is your emphasis mainly going to be best?
To me, my emphasis is about like our own confidence as students. Most students tend to live without gaining their confidence. Whereby gaining confidence in school, out there, like when you get But me as a person, I can't promise that me as a person I'll be able to change anything in school, but rather working hand with the administration to make sure that voice is heard, the students activities like gain more confidence.
That's right. It was a question. Like we're talking about the confidence and misusing the confidence, right? And for those who don't have the confidence, how are you going to help them? And those who are ready to misuse the confidence, how are you also going to help them?
I feel like those who misuse their confidence, like okay, like on the side of those who are not confident, like for example, a student in senior one is afraid of students in senior six because he or she feels like they will bully her or him. So I'll find ways of making those students, because I've realized assemblies at Janan are only led by that person who is supposed to lead. But if we make it a student interaction, like where a different student leads a different assembly, we shall be able to make all students confident. And then to those who misuse their confidence, shall, like we need, like as us people, we have certain skills and we have certain ways of handling people. So if we realize this person is misusing their confidence, we shall make sure that person gets back to the right path using the right tactics.
Question, Mrs. President. When some leaders get into power, they start like these students, they start bullying them. Some students come and tell them, I have a problem. They tell
Yeah,
them,
by the way, how are you going to deal with that? Because even the fellow ministers tend to disturb the students. They tend to bully other issues. Like recently, we had a case of the minister himself brutally punishing a student. How are you going to work upon that?
To me, I feel like that minister, what he did was wrong. Because as a minister, you have to understand what this kid is going through. For example, a student might refuse to maybe clean, maybe do what you've told them to do, and they have a certain reason. Okay, a student might disrespect you and push you to that extent, but as a person, you have to learn how to control your anger, understand that this is a student, and it is not fair for you as a minister to take matters into your hands. For example, if that student, for example, has refused to clean or something, take those people to, okay, handle them in a right way. For example, give them a punishment, but not you, okay, coming out of the blue, you're slapping them or something. Rather, give them a punishment that will fit them.
So, in case you're given the power, in case you become the president, how are you going to those ministers who are not taking their power right?
I feel like those ministers, in fact, they are not worthy of being called ministers. Because why do you lead people and you can't like control yourself as a person? Because first of all, you have to understand that people you're leading, that these children or these students are not like easy taken. So you have to understand that these students need to be taught a simple way, handled carefully, and you know.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. President, the aspiring minister currently talking about other ministers misbehaving. So for you when you get into power, how are you going to handle that?
First of all, the ministers are serving what? They are citizens. So if you punish your fellow students for your power, then they are actors. And I would mind power to either suspend you.
Oh.
Yeah, to either suspend you or demote you, because you can't punish your fellow student. Because here, even though the student misbehave, we have a school court. You get. So if a student disrespects you, you either handle him or her to the school court and they deal with him or her.
A question. There are some ministers, when he or she does something to you, then you try to report. They tell you that if you report, you will see this. If you do this, we shall do this to you.
That is also a big point.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Brian. If I pass through, just now I'm accessible. You can reach me. Yeah. Because I want to be respected, not to be feared. Yeah, I want my fellow students to be free with me. If you're passing through something, come to me, talk to me. I'll handle that minister by my own.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. President. At this juncture, I would like to allow the President use this time to say their last words, to give us their manifestos, in that the world can listen to them as they are telling us what they are going to do. When they don't fulfill, we shall remind them, because the evidence is now court. So I'm going to start with Miss Moana.
My vision towards becoming the president is, okay, like, to me, leadership is not a gain, or it is not something like I'm to own, but rather a responsibility where I'm supposed to handle students, respect their decisions, and also take their concerns to the offices that I'm going to lead with. For example, the administration. Obviously, I'm not going to be in this alone. Rather, I'm going to work hand in hand with the administration to handle student cases and concerns. Therefore, to me as a person, just trust me with your vote, and I'll make sure school is a better place to live, learn, grow, and succeed with confidence.
Thank you very much. Sean, help me pass the microphone to the Mr. President as you give us your last manifesto words.
Okay. If I pass through, as I told you, I'm very free with everyone. So,
are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm accessible, because you see, students can fear us, because you're president, what and what, but I'm free. I'll make sure that they be free with me, so that like they feel comfortable around me, so that they can tell me their issues and I them to the school administration and my fellow ministers, because I'm here to serve them, to lead them, not through them. Yeah.
Thank you very much, but I want you to keep it in mind that the same ministers last year gave us those words. Yes. I thank you all for always tuning in live to our TikTok channel, the YouTube channel, and so on. Thank you very much for following us. And I also thank Mr. Chironde for continuously being supportive.